So I'm going to show you guys how to open up the PowerPoint through your web browser. I'm going to show you how to open it from your school email. So the first thing you're going to have to do is go to my.sisd.net, and you're going to have to log in. And then at the top, you should have the web email button. You're going to click that to open up your Outlook, which is your email. And then all the way at the top on the very left-hand side, you have the app launcher. It looks like the waffle. Everyone calls it the waffle button or the Rubik's Cube or the grid. Okay, you're going to click on the app launcher, and it's going to list all the apps from Microsoft that the school district has us using. If you don't see PowerPoint here in this space, you can click All Apps, and you can scroll down. They are alphabetical order until you see PowerPoint. And then you can click on PowerPoint, and it should open up a new tab or in the same tab, either one. And it's going to open up the PowerPoint app through the browser. Okay, so it's opening up PowerPoint through a browser. All you're going to do is click blank presentation. Okay, notice when you open up this blank presentation, along the top here it has your name and the school. That means it is linked to your school account. So right now it is saving on your OneDrive account for the school. So this is what your OneDrive will end up looking like, okay? But we are not going to be working in the OneDrive. You're going to be working in the PowerPoint presentation. So if you had clicked on your name, just click that back button and it'll bring you right back to your presentation. Notice how it says presentation 12. That means this is the 12th presentation that I've opened. So I don't want it to say presentation 12. I want it to say D. Miller Bio Card. Okay? And then I'm also going to put my class period. So I'm going to put 4th. Alright? Click enter, and now this is the title of your presentation. Okay? The first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to have a blank presentation. So we have 2 text boxes here. We don't need these. You can click on the dotted line and then click delete on your keyboard to get rid of it. Or if you notice over here where it says new slide, right next to it you have the layout button. When you click on the layout button, it brings out all the different layouts that you can use. And we're going to click blank. And then you click change layout. And now you have a blank PowerPoint slide. First, you're going to want to have to either add a background or add an image. So I'm going to add a background. I'm going to click insert. And it's going to bring down all of these different things that I can insert into my PowerPoint. So I'm going to do pictures. If you're adding a picture from your device, like from your computer, this is what you would use. If you were adding a picture from OneDrive, that's the online folders that we had seen earlier. Stock images is from what's inside the PowerPoint program. Bing images or pictures is what we're going to want to use, so that way we can search the internet for pictures. So now we have all these pictures, okay? These are just suggested ones. I am going to click summer, or you can type it in here at the top. So let's do park background, because this is going to be the background to my scene. All right? So you kind of browse through and click one that you like. I am going to click this one because it looks cartoony and my little Bitmoji is cartoony. Then you click insert and it adds it to your PowerPoint. Notice it has words here underneath. Okay, this is the copyright for this picture. We don't need this copyright, so when you click inside the text box and then click on the outline or this little white circle, you can then click delete on your keyboard and it deletes it for you. So now you have two options. You can click on the picture and then resize the picture to the slide, or if you look on this designer suggestions here on the right side, you can kind of scroll through and see which ones you like. So this one has like a gold little frame going around it. This one has little triangles on the bottom. But I'm just going to go with the simple one that fills in the whole entire space. Okay? So now I want to add another picture. Say, for example, I want to add an animal. Since I have a dog, I'm going to add a dog. Notice you have to add with transparent background when you search for an image. Otherwise, I'm going to show you, when you click and you search just for the object itself, all of those objects are already going to have a background, but we don't want it to appear to have its own background. We want it to appear like the background that's in our picture is the background for the animal. So I'm going to show you one more time. When it says with transparent background, the images look like they have a white background, okay? But when we click on the image and then we add it to our PowerPoint, we insert it, now the background of these dogs are my background on my PowerPoint, okay? So they both have these little copyright text. Click in the box, click on the circle, click delete, okay? So we're gonna lay these puppies right here. I'm gonna resize them just a little bit, okay? Now I want to add my Bitmoji. I have already downloaded the Bitmoji extension for Chrome. I have already turned it on in my settings. So I already have the Bitmoji extension button up here at the top. I've already restarted the computer too. So if you download the extension, turn the extension on in your settings, then you're going to have to restart your computer, okay? So now I have my Bitmoji extension. I can go through and I can look and I can search. These are the starred ones. These are the ones where they're saying hi. The stuff that I'm in love. I'm very happy, okay? Or this one, I'm not very happy. It's the end of the day, I'm tired. All right, celebrating, yay! Okay, so I can choose either one of these little tabs on the bottom, or I can even search it. Okay, so I'm gonna search walking, because I want my Bitmoji to look like she's walking. When I click on her, it's gonna tell me that I have to right click and copy. So right click, copy my image, then I click back into my PowerPoint, right click, paste. Notice I cannot just right click and paste. I have to use the shortcuts. So you have to click Control V, and now I have my Bitmoji in my scene. Okay? So I'm going to set her a little bigger right there. Maybe she's walking away. Okay? But that's not it. That is not the last thing you have to do for your bio card. You also have to add your favorite hobby, your favorite food, your favorite color, as well as your name. Okay? So how do we add text? When we're in this Insert tab, if you look along towards the middle, it says text box. You can add a text box to your PowerPoint. So I'm going to put my name. Make sure you put your first and last name. I'm going to click enter, and notice it goes underneath. Now my text box is bigger. So I can add to it. So favorite food. Ooh. Sorry guys. Favorite food is pizza. Okay. Since I have my favorite food as pizza, maybe I want to be a little more creative and I want to add a pizza. So pizza with transparent background. Remember, it always, always, always has to have this transparent background. Otherwise, it is not going to work. Click the pizza I want, insert it in. And then I remove the text box for the copyrights. And now I have my pizza. Okay, so maybe I want it to be a little bit smaller. Maybe she's holding the pizza in her hand. I can turn it so that it looks like, I guess, that she's holding it. There we go. Now I'm walking in the park with some random dogs, eating pizza and drinking coffee. Okay? But this is basically how you create your PowerPoint using the web browser through your email.